This short video provides instructions on how to use the iSpaniel app to progress an asset through its life cycle. So first of all, you need to be logged onto the iSpaniel app as a mobile user, and you need one of your assets available that's programmed and associated to an asset type. There are more information on asset types and flexible workflow in the iSpaniel support, but for now we're just going to follow a very simple fill, deliver and collect workflow. So the first thing we do is we tap scan, and then we scan the asset and we see the options we have available. The reason that you need to scan each asset before performing an action on it is because each asset can have a different workflow. If I scan a different type of asset, I see a variety of different options that are available for that particular asset type. So just an example there, you can have multiple different options available to you depending on the type of asset that you're tracking. So we'll go back and we'll scan our fillable asset. So the first thing we want to do is fill that asset. So we tap fill, and then we have the option to select the product that we're filling with, and this is configured within your iSpaniel portal, and then we specify a batch number that you will want to use to track the batch within the asset. And then for each asset that we want to fill, we just simply scan the tag. And that number, the asset scanned, will go up for each one you scan. You don't need to keep coming out, scanning and going through the process for each one. With filling, delivery and collection, you literally just scan one after the other to make life much simpler. Once we've finished the process, we tap done. We're asked, have we finished? Say yes. And we're taken back to the screen. So in reality, what you would do next, you would deliver the asset, and you would come out of this, you go into this screen when you need to deliver the asset. But as we're already here, we'll just tap deliver. Now you have an option there to scan a customer QR code. So this would be the QR code that's printed on a customer delivery note or invoice, for example, or we can select customers from a list. So I'm just going to, I'll just tap that one. And then again, if you have multiple assets that you're delivering to that customer, you simply scan each of the assets that you're delivering, and the number will increase for each one. So you can keep a tab on how many you've scanned. At the end of the process, they're done, confirm, and we're done. And you can see green here, so we see the current state of the asset is in a delivered state. Now if we want to collect that asset, we go back several weeks later to collect the asset. We tab, we can now choose to select the customer. We may want to select the customer to record where it was actually collected from, and we can do that in the same way by selecting customers from a list or scanning a QR code, or we can just skip that and just basically scan it and say it's being collected. We're not concerned where we collected it from, we just want to flag it up as being collected and say done. Now each of those actions, as they happen, you can see the app synchronizing there, will have updated the iSpaniel database in real time with the information of those transactions. So see, back in the iSpaniel portal, if we go into assets and go into the asset we were just working with and view the asset history, we can see those three transactions that just occurred. We filled it, we delivered it, and then we collected it. And we can see the dates and times all those things happen, the longitude and latitude of where they happened. So that's useful for when we display this on a map. And then also the person who actually carried out that transaction. And that history is maintained forever. So you always have the details of a complete asset history for every single asset.